Cheney, all that fun stuff. It's our last home game of the season, so we're going to make it fun tonight. Real quick, the Georgia High School Association develops and promotes opportunities for personal growth through interscholastic athletics and fine arts. The GHSA would like to salute its outstanding corporate partners.
Check one.
Chat, you unmute us?
Yeah, I did.
I'm on 3.
Yeah, I'm on 2. You're good?
Check. No, I can't hear nothing.
You must be 1 then.
Check.
Check. Check, check.
I just hear you out of your mouth. I don't hear anything on the...
Check, check. What about now?
Nope. 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 It ain't... They ain't got us live then. Hey, you're going to have to turn that one up. See number 3? Turn it in the same spot as the other. Now I got you.
Check, check.
Yeah, I got you now. Turn it up just a little bit more. There you go. Now I got you.
Perfect. Yeah, we're good now.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be on the NFHS now. Yes, ma'am. And ETC.
The game will be televised?
On the NFHS network, yes, ma'am.
Oh, so, but you got to have a login and all that for it?
Yeah,
Oh.
It's on a local television station, ETC3. But I don't know if you can.
Yeah, we probably can.
but you can get on NFHS.
Okay.
I think it's like $10, $11, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Gave Eddie my login.
Audio good?
Yes, sounds good. You want
Right now it's unmuted, right?
Yeah, try that. You're on 1.
Test 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
I got you. Sounds good.
Check. Check.
Got you. Sounds great.
All right.
We'll once Jeremy gets back over here, we'll get y'all doing mic checks so I can hear up here. But well, I can't hear. I can only see. I got my AirPods, but they won't connect to that computer. So
Now we're on the NFHS network too, right?
that's hot. Yeah. So he's streaming to it, and then we're going out to 14 and 404 tonight, and then 3 and 403 tomorrow.
So we're on 404 tonight.
404, yes.
And 14.
14. 404 is the HD version of 14.
I've been telling everybody channel 14. Of course, Mom may be the only one that's got HD. We're also going to be on channel 404.
Test one.
go.
Oh no, we got about 2 minutes. So when
Trying. Here he comes.
Good evening, basketball fans. We are live from a very crowded Fannin County High School. Jeremy Green here alongside two Fannin County voices you're familiar with, Tim Tao and Andy Arp. And gentlemen, it's a big game atmosphere tonight.
Very excited for this one, Jeremy, Andy. A lot of anticipation build up. Big crowd, late arriving crowd, but looks like everybody's going to file in. I know we've got a lot of events on campus today with baseball on the road at Gilmer, soccer hosting Murray County, and tennis in action as well. Tons going on in Fannin County athletics, but this is the place to be.
It is the place to be. This ought to be a good basketball team. depending on which rankings you look at, whether you're looking at power rankings or max preps, we're ranked ahead in some and they are ranked ahead in some. But I can tell you this, from watching film, Jeremy, it's going to be an onslaught of aggressiveness from Heard County.
Yeah, absolutely. From everything we've heard, Heard County is going to press you up and down the floor for 4 quarters, and so something they're going to have to be aware of. There is an injury that you mentioned, Tim. Talk a little bit about the injury tonight for Heard County.
We'll talk a little bit about Heard County and the team a little bit here. It looks like Emma Beers is a no-go tonight for Heard County. Akira T.T. Lewis will be active. Emma Lawson, number 5, that's the key player to watch for Heard County. She is all-region. Set the school record for three-pointers made in a game earlier this year. Asia Kendall, Bella Emery, S.K. Evans also as players to watch. I know Andy's watched a lot of film on Heard County. He could probably tell you what we need to look for from a Heard County standpoint.
Like I said, I haven't found anything wrong with them at all, Jeremy. They shoot the ball well. They shoot free throws well. They play good defense. They play hard. They might get in foul trouble slapping at the ball. But other than that, they are a solid basketball team. 11 is just a freshman, according to this thing here. And she'll bring the ball up. And like I said, she's either shooting or taking it to the hole.
Absolutely. So we're going to send it down to the floor now for the national anthem and starting lineups.
Introducing first the Heard County Lady Braves starting lineup. Number 1, T.T. Lewis. Number 5, Emma Lawson. Number 11, Asia Kendall. Number 14, Belle Emery. And number 22, S.K. Evans.
Both teams, and we are just about ready to go. We talked a lot, guys, about Heard County, but certainly you have to give your flowers to Fannin County, number 1 overall seed in this whole tournament, and led by the Region Player of the Year, Reese Lewis. They are the team to beat.
Very unselfish bunch, Andy. This group does not care who gets the most points in the game. They just want to win.
Yeah, and they've played that way. They've played well all year. Got a couple losses, but they avenged both of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't like the color purple this year as Fannin controls the tip. Lost to Union and Gilmer, but avenged both of those losses. And here, no room for losses. It is win or go home. It is Elite 8 action live from Fannin County High School. And just like that, you see what Heard County likes to do. They take the ball away on the first possession.
But this is probably one of the most aggressive defensive that Fannin will see all year. Got to take care of the basketball.
Good rejection down low by Fannin. So we'll see defensively what they can do. Those Heard County numbers a little hard to see from up here. The gray on the black, but we'll do our best. Turnover for Heard County. Lady Rebels going the other way, led by Maggie, as they called her a minute ago, lights out Ledford, and if she gets hot, she certainly can do that.
It's going to be interesting to see on defense. There's another steal there for Heard County. Who is going to be guarding number 5, Emma Lawson, for the Rebels? Early on, it looks like Ledford.
Quick hands that time from Emma Buchanan.
Yeah, you can't let number 5 get her feet set. She shoots the ball well. You're going to have to stop her.
She does own the school record for most threes in a game with 8.
Just won't go down for Heard County. Fannin now running the other way, and A.V. Effington wide open on the other side. They try to find her a little bit late. She moves towards the basket, and that's going to be a turnover on the Lady Rebels over and back. So both teams a little out of sorts to start it off, and that's nerves, right? It's the Elite 8.
That's correct.
You see Ryan Chastain, hey, calm down. And both teams just need to settle down. And Heard County has scored 80 points in both of their 2 playoff games so far. So we know they can keep up points. They can score, and they're going to.
You mentioned Ryan Chastain. He's been here before, of course. Been all the way to the promised land. Played in a state championship game. Would certainly like to get back there and get another crack at it. And just like that, Heard County on the board, courtesy of T.T. Lewis.
Fannin's got to be able to break this press tonight.
Get an easy look at it. Reese Lewis answers on the other end.
Nice play. They do a good job. If you can break the press, they're going to get some layups and 3-pointers.
Got to stop it on the other end, though. Heard County up and good on the layup. Ledford up and good.
Now we're starting to settle in.
Back and forth. That was Asia Kendall on that last bucket for the Lady Braves. They are led by their head coach, Rusty Evans, and has done a good job getting his team here. Jumper up, no good. Rebound to Heard County.
Fannin's got to make sure they cannot allow second chance points from Heard County tonight.
We appreciate you joining us. However you're watching us tonight, we are live on ETC Channel 14. We are live on the NFHS website, so you could be listening to us from anywhere on planet Earth right now that has the internet.
I have a friend who is in Italy who is listening to us.
All right. So
I'll explain that later.
Sip a cappuccino, enjoy a cannoli, and watch some basketball. On Channel 3 right now, it is the Lady Dragons, or Dragonettes, if you will, of Pickens. They're playing in the Elite 8 as well. Donna Enos and Caleb Frady down on the call. So we have double barrel basketball action for you. And Izzy Jabley trying to get a good look, not able to get it. Rebounded, kicked out to Effington, 3-pointer up, and bang!
A.B. Effington with a clutch 3-pointer to give the Rebels the lead. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first period.
7-4 in favor of the home team. Good move and finish that time by Heard County.
Yeah, Jeremy, 1 and 11, really good guards, good driving the ball. Nice play.
Nice drive by Ava Effington.
So the press is a great idea, but you guys have just seen this. Fannin breaking it with relative ease.
I think it plays in the Fannin's favor if they can take advantage of it like they are early on. The speed, the outlet passes, the transition of Fannin's game is one of the best in single A.
Effington has gotten 3 really good looks in a row. Can't quite finish that time. And she's going to pick up a foul.
Tell you what, late arriving crowd here. This place is getting full.
Hurd County, Andy, has traveled really well. There's a lot of folks that made the ride from Franklin.
They did, and they got to play at home in the region tournament and got upset on the last game against Model. So, like you said, Model beat them 2 out of 3 this year. Now, the one win they had against Model, 65-35, something like that.
Model, by the way, pretty good team. They're also playing in the Elite Eight today.
They are the number 3 overall seed playing Lamar County right now.
What a good cut. Oh, just can't quite finish. Rebounded tough there by Reese Lewis, diving on the floor for it.
Possession error will stay. Actually, we'll go with Hurd County.
Well, it looked like maybe Reese Lewis had a hold of it, maybe could have gotten a timeout, but Hurd County dives on top of it. The officials are discussing it. I think he's right. I think Reese Lewis had possession. So it looks like they're going to reset the shot clock.
Again, just Fannin just needs to settle down. Callie Inslee's checked into the game for the Lady Rebels. Inslee, one of the best defenders in the state. 3-sport athlete for the Rebels, senior, playing in her last ever home game tonight. And there he is.
You called it, Tim. Steps right in the passing lane, and now Fannin off and running. Emma Buckhannon thought about the shot, going to get an easy finish at the cup.
Andy, that might be open all game if they're not going to step inside.
Oh, yeah. One thing I noticed watching film is they like to shoot quick. They generally shoot the ball with 20, 25 seconds to go.
And Majesty Ware's checked into the game. That was her that scored. She is a freshman for Hurd County. Going to be a great player for years to come.
Buckhannon open from outside. Can't quite get it to go. Buckhannon, one of 3 seniors on this team, along with Inslee and Emma Holloway. And Andy, as you mentioned, it looks like that Hurd is frustrated having to work through, their offensive sets instead of getting off a quick shot.
I agree with you. We're playing good man defense, and that's what they like right there.
Yeah. Izzy Jabley with a nice block.
And they're going to slap at the ball left and right.
Fannin, though, going to have to be more sure-handed, take care of the ball better. There have been a couple of rebound opportunities, that they've let Hurd County get a hand on.
As Emma Holloway checks into the game for the Lady Rebels, along with Albany Cole, gives Reese Lewis, Emma Buckhannon, and Ledford a breather.
So they're going to try to double team you. Nice handle of that.
Ethington from 3 again. Missed that one, rebounded. Nope, not rebounded. It will be Hurd County basketball. So when you get those kind of shots, Tim, you got to make sure you knock them down.
So now they're going to have Ethington on Lawson. Lawson is the 3-point shooter.
Nice block.
Good outlet pass there from Jabley to Ethington. She gets it up towards the bucket, can't get it to go.
Ethington on the ground hurt. That's not good.
She's in pain.
She hit her head hard.
Gonna have to get a timeout down here on this end in a minute. That's gonna be a 3 up and good.
Yeah, assistant coach Megan Queen not happy with the officials right there. She thought they should have called the timeout a little bit earlier.
S.K. Evans hits the 3, and we are tied up at 11, but more pressing concern here is A.B. Ethington, and Tim, you said, she kind of hit her head on that shot. Looks like they may be looking at her ankle as well.
I don't think either team is intimidated by the other one, are they?
No, absolutely. It's getting more and more physical.
It is.
Izzy Jabley, you have to, on the last 2 possessions, defense has been tenacious. In her sophomore season, she's really sort of rising to the occasion.
You will not find 2 better outlet passers than Jabley and Ledford. They love to get the ball down the floor.
They looking at her ankle?
Looking at her ankle and her head.
Knee.
This man, you hate to see this.
And so Ethington gonna be taken off, of course. She already has 5 points in this game. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Rebels. So this will mess with Ryan Chastain's rotations a little bit. He likes to, go through a very specific set of rotations, but now we're going to have to sort of plug different people in. Emma Buchanan back in very quickly.
Fannin County High School training staff all over it, along with athletic director Jeremy King and assistant coach Megan Quinn going into the
They're
locker
going
room.
to trap.
So good job by Fannin, but not paying attention. They poke it away from behind.
You're right, Jeremy. When you're playing this team, you better pay attention the whole time because they're going to come at you from behind.
So inbounded to Cole, and they break the press. Callie Inslee gets it back over to Buchanan. So Fannin, again, does a good job breaking that. You can tell they've been working on it. Get it
Nice
easy look
move.
in the middle.
Izzy Jabley gets her first 2 points of the game. Wide open look.
Did you notice public address called her Izzy Small Town Jabley? That's a throwback.
Izzy, of course, was an aspiring young reporter back in her days.
Good defense there. 18 left on the shot clock.
Callie Inslee's going to have to play a big role in this game, especially if Ethington is out for the remainder of the game. Expect to see Inslee's minutes increase tremendously, especially with her great defensive skills.
We've did a really good job on the inbounds. Every one they've had to throw out deep.
Inslee fought to that screen right there and done a good job. Just a great take there by Asa Kendall for Heard County, who now has 6 points.
A little bit of a moving screen there, but no whistle. Albany Cole nearly got it to go. Going to get another shot at it. Lays it up and in.
Yeah, Andy, you said it. Both teams are not intimidated by each other.
No.
This is going to be a heavyweight fight to the end.
About a second difference between game clock and shot clock here as we get ready to end this first quarter. It's been a good one. Three-pointer taken from outside. Going to be out of bounds to Fannin with 20 seconds left here. So, Andy, put yourself in Ryan Chastain's shoes here. What are you going to do with this final opportunity?
Oh, you're going to have to get down and hold it for the last shot, unless you've got a layup. Timeout.
Shot clock is turned off, 16.7 seconds remaining.
So that one out of bounds to Fannin. Now you've got 16.
They're going to continue. They're going to continue the press right here.
Yeah, I like it. Giving Jabley's hands.
Albany Cole has a wide open shot. Doesn't take it. One.
Nice ball movement.
Nice shot by Emma Holloway.
The assist to Albany Cole. Great pass there. Emma Lawson's three-pointer attempt, no good.
That's her only three-point attempt.
So we will take a break. Right now, it's the home team in front, 17-13. We'll take a quick break and be back for quarter number 2. Just about ready for quarter number 2 here from Fannin County High School. Jeremy Green alongside Tim Tao and Andy Arp. And boys, you couldn't ask for much better from the first quarter, and you end up with a 4-point Lady Rebel lead.
Ledford Lewis Patton, freshman Sadie Patton checking in for the game for Lady Rebels. Buchanan and Cole, the 5 on the floor for the Lady Rebels.
I'd say she's going to be a little bit nervous tonight, but she's a player. Nice. Oh, I thought she made it.
Reese Lewis got a look at it off the fingertips, couldn't quite get it to go. Good help defense.
That was great job by Albany Cole to step up and get in her face. Yeah, you got to credit all Albany Cole right there.
At the end of the first, just down the road in Pickens County, it is 9-8 Dragonettes. They have a 1-point lead in that game against Jenkins.
Who are they playing tonight?
Jenkins High School out of Savannah.
That was another long trip.
Yeah, Jenkins, a couple of big girls. They're captain 6'1", and then they have a player down low 6'4". So Pickens playing to get some size. Sadie Patton, the freshman, into the game, playing some big minutes here. Reese Lewis dumps it down to Ledford. Can't get it to go.
They're going to get Lewis with a push. Doesn't look like Ava Ethington's going to be coming back into the game. She stretched out on the bench talking to her mother. Just, man, you hate to see that.
Yeah, shoes off, got that ankle being taken care of. So certainly something you hate to see. Rose by Patton there, but misses and rebounds. So this unit has played really well here in this end of the first, start of the second.
Freshman Sadie Patton with the ball, and Andy kind of mentioned to it, she's going to be nervous.
Yeah, she's going to have some nerves, but she'll settle in. She's a good ball player.
17-13 here into the second quarter. The official's going to have to watch those moving screens. You almost had another one right there from Lawson.
There's great defense there by Lewis to get her hands up. And a block.
So the region player of the year, showing you why she is.
That's got to be something, right?
Wow, no whistle there as the bodies hit the floor. Folks from Heard County like it, the folks from Fannin don't.
Another good steal.
Yeah, way to be physical, Reese.
And we say this all the time as we see Ledford looking for an opening.
Oh.
If they're going to allow the physicality on both ends, you're fine with that.
Yeah.
Let them play.
We need to settle down just a little bit.
Inslee and Jabley checking in for the Lady Rebels.
Younger players off the floor, more experienced ones on the floor. I think that's a good choice here. With about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. There will be a crowd back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. It'll be the boys from Fannin.
They're moving screen, they called it.
Absolutely. We saw that coming a mile away. They're going to get Majesty Ware, but it'll be the boys from Fannin playing host to Best Academy at Ben Carson High School there in Atlanta.
Man, what a story for the Fannin County High School Rebel basketball team. Just a tremendous run. I know Andy was down at Dublin Saturday for the game.
Well, number 10 seed now in the Elite Eight.
No, don't throw it cross court.
Good hands.
Nice steal.
Way to fight through it, Izzy.
So good offense to battle the defense, and there's going to be a foul. I think that's going to be on Ware again. That'll be her second.
Andy, talk about the game Saturday real quick.
Game Saturday was it was a tight ball game till about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. They missed a couple shots, and we went on a barrage of threes and layups and got a 23-point lead at halftime. So we shot the ball well, but the main thing we did is play really hard on defense.
The roof would have blown off this place if Jabley had made that one,
It
but
would
she
have been.
misses. Still with that 4-point lead. Nobody has scored here in the second quarter. That one thrown back up.
Got to get in there and rebound, ladies.
So it's Jabley who's going to bring it back down. We're 3 minutes into this quarter.
There's still people arriving in this place.
Kick out to Inslee from three. Knocks it down.
Nice shot.
Big senior moment there for Callie Inslee.
Huge three, Callie Inslee. Rebels lead by 7.
We're doing a really good job of keeping our heads up. That's it.
Maggie lights out. Ledford knocks down the three. That's back-to-back threes, and the lead has ballooned to 10. And Andy Art, this place is starting to get loud.
It is.
Ryan Chastain coaching them up over there.
Nice drive.
Yeah, that's a calming basket there. First one of the second quarter, and it is T.T. Lewis who delivers.
Ledford with the basketball. It's almost like the Rebels are kind of slowing it down right now.
Hurd. That one almost went down. Reese Lewis, body on the floor. Back and forth. This time it is number 11, Asia Kendall, who knocks it down. She's already got 8 points and a chance for one more.
Yeah, I was really impressed with number 11 on. She's a tall kid and works hard the whole ball game.
Emma Holloway, senior, checking in for Lewis.
Did Lewis get hurt when she fell?
Looks to be okay, but she hit the ground pretty hard. The Fannin County student section over there giving her the business and she misses. I guess it's pajama night over there, Tim.
Old seniors Cooper Bourne, Jacob Dye, Barron Davenport, and Case Holloway, Lawson Sullivan making their presence felt here tonight. Good to see the students out here.
Emma Holloway looking for Cole. He slips and called for the travels. A couple of those guys are going to be playing football on Saturdays next year over in that student section.
She threw it.
That's a charge.
So it was
Nice take there by Kendall again. That's her 10th point of the night.
made a little extra space, and they have gone on a little 6-0 run. Now it's 23-19. Inslee lets it fly from outside.
Mercy! She shot that one from Morganton.
Timeout taken by Ryan.
This place going crazy, Jeremy.
That'll be a 30-second timeout. And how about the senior here, Inslee, stepping up? She is not one that usually looks for her own shot, but 2 threes here really making a difference.
And she is the lead. She's the lead scorer right now for the Lady Rebels. Off the bench.
We needed that. We had a 10-point lead. They cut it back to 4 real quick, back up to 7. But I can tell the number 5 for the other team, she's getting a little bit frustrated with the defense. Good defense that Ware's playing on her.
And it was Sarah Farmer on Friday night who was frustrated, the leading scorer for Ace, who was unable to get many touches, and she was starting to get frustrated and ultimately just couldn't ever get it together. It's the same kind of situation with Lawson here. Lawson not getting a lot of touches.
3 three-pointers in the second quarter for the Lady Rebels. Good defense from Jabley again. 3 outside from Hurd, miss, and that's a dead ball off the cable. So Asia Kendall really, Tim, keeping Hurd in the game.
Yep. Very good inside presence, not afraid to take it to the basket. And Evans now, S.K. Evans is one of the coach's daughters for Hurd County. Talking to Hurd County Radio just a minute ago before the game.
Turnover there by Fannin in that press. Can't be giving them opportunities here with a 7-point lead. Under 3 minutes now until halftime.
Good defense by Inslee.
They're not going to call that, so you're going to have to stay tough. Jabley and Cole, an opportunity to get it back out to Jabley. The defense is back. Emma Holloway gets a shot at it, can't get it to go.
Now Cole's a little slow to get up. We can't afford another injury.
Yeah, the physicality for Hurd is evident. That'll be Fannin County basketball.
Ledford and Lewis checking in as Cole comes limping off the court. She's favoring that. It's like her left knee. Athletic director, former head trainer Jeremy King, going to check her out now.
So as we mentioned, and Andy, you said at the outset, get ready for a lot of aggression, and we've seen it from Hurd County.
It is, and it doesn't let up. Nice catch. Very good play.
Good play there. They need Reese Lewis to step up. She's got 4 now, but she's going to have to be a big presence in the middle.
Reese has guarded Majesty Ware now. Ware, the very tall freshman, off the bench for the Braves.
Look, Hurd County is not a really tough offensive team, but they are going to hound you defensively. And
How about Callie Inslee now headed to the free throw line?
Inslee, a three-sport athlete, obviously a great basketball player for us. She also is going to play softball, or going to play college softball at Walters State, and also a key member of our girls' flag football team. Andy?
Yeah, she was a quarterback till she hurt her wrist.
Misses the first free throw, went all the way down and then back out. Sadie Patton, the freshman, going to come in.
Nice shot.
Knocks that one down. So the lead is back to 8. Stick with us during halftime. We're going to have a special treat. It'll be boys head coach Greg Linder joining us, and a chance for you to get to know him a little bit. Moving screen, they caught it again. That one going to be on number 14, Belle Emery, her first. Tim, I don't know how much more you could have asked out of Coach Linder in his first season as the head coach. He has them in the Elite Eight hosting.
He owns the only 2 wins in Fannin County boys playoff history.
So Maggie Ledford extends the forearm that time. Pretty easy call for the officials.
Of course, the boys made the tournament in the 07-08 season and last year, unable to get a victory. Linder's got us in the Elite Eight. Excited for tomorrow night.
Good
Nice pass.
Yeah. That is Emery. Knocks it down. Final minute of play here before halftime.
And a great take there by Jabley. I love her ball handling skills.
A little floater won't quite go, and it will be Heard County basketball. 42.7 left, so Fannin should get the last opportunity after this Heard County possession.
Another freshman for Lily Cantrell checking in for Heard County. They got more freshmen than we do.
Now, only one senior on that Lady Braves roster for Coach Rusty Evans.
They put their starters back in for the last minute.
Albany Cole come out of the locker room. Looks like she appears to be okay.
That one's going to be off the foot of Reese Lewis.
And Effington going back into the locker room.
They have that ankle iced up. Looks like her night is over. So shot clock is turned off now after that kicked ball. The Herd not one to hold it for very long.
Andy made a good point. They're going to shoot the ball. They try to shoot the ball, like Andy said, within about 10 seconds.
It'll be a turnover. I think if you're Fannin here, though, you've got to be careful. You don't want to just hold on to the ball because they'll take it away. Good job breaking the press.
Nice pass.
Patton left open from 3. Can't quite get it to go, and it'll be Heard County with an opportunity here with about 10 seconds left. Lewis, great job defensively. Fannin gets it back. Buchanan with 2 seconds left. 1 second. Fires it up.
Oh!
Buzzer beater. A little magic from the senior before the half.
Emma Buchanan!
Oh, how about that?
Oh, we needed it. We needed it.
1 on 3. And she made it.
How about that to get the crowd on its feet right before the half? 32-23 our score, and it gives them a 9-point advantage. So we're going to step away for just a minute. When we come back, we will talk about this one a little bit. We'll get you an update from down the road in Pickens County, and we will hear from Rebel boys head coach Greg Linder. Come back with us right after this. right, we are back. Halftime here. We are joined by Rebel head coach Greg Linder, and Coach, you couldn't ask for much more excitement. A little buzzer beater headed to the half.
Absolutely. It was a great half of basketball for our girls, and a great way to go into halftime. A little momentum, and knocking down a shot and being excited going in.
Well, but before we talk about your team, let's talk about this girls team now in the Elite Eight. And they have played really well throughout the playoffs and playing good tonight against one of the toughest defensive teams you'll see.
Absolutely. And, I've been real proud of the girls, the way they've competed all year long. And they've rose to every challenge that came about that they had. And I'd like to see them grow. And they've grown every game. And here they are again. And they've got a big challenge in the second half coming out. And I think they'll rise that challenge. They're playing really good basketball right now.
Absolutely. So let's talk about your team. Jeremy Green here with Tim Tao and your team. Let's talk about the big picture, the history of it, right? So this is one of 3 times in the history of the program that this team has even made the playoffs, and now the first victory, and now the first trip to the Elite Eight. A lot of folks will say it's the coaching, right? But it's more than that. Talk about how this group's come together.
Well, and that's been the challenge this year, of course, with us coming in, is getting these guys to buy in to what we brought in, and they've certainly done that. And then it's taken some time to kind of gel as a group with us and what we wanted to do defensively, offensively, all the way around. And I think we got it together mid-January, and we unfortunately had some snow days there, kind of set us back a little bit, but just not being together and being able to practice. But we kind of got it together late, and it's come together at the right time, and I think that's been a big deal for us.
Coach, I want you just to kind of expand on that. Talk about, I know you're probably not a me guy, but the truth is we've been in the state playoffs 3 times in the history of school. Talk about how you were able to get the kids to buy into your guys' system, and create this family environment. I love the family environment. The girls team supporting the boys team and the boys team supporting the girls. Obviously, it takes a big culture like you and Coach Chastity have created, but just expand on that and just talk about your coaching staff and how you were able to get the guys to buy into your system.
Well, I tell you, it starts with the guys on the team, and of course I don't really know any other way to do it. When I came from Murray County, we always had a great close relationship between both programs. And the guys supported the girls supported the guys. And so when we came in this summer, we got the guys together and we said, look, this is where we can go. This is where we want to get to. And we believe we can do it. And we've talked about it all year long. We've preached it. We've worked toward it. It's been our goals. And I think setting those goals for these guys and getting them to work toward achieving those goals has been a big deal. And what it's done is I'm a pretty much a people person. I go in and talk to girls every day too in practice and go on. I have to tell Coach Chastain if he wants me to get out of the gym, leave him alone, I will. But that comes with just me being a gym rat myself and wanting to be around the guys, wanting to be around the girls. And I'll tell you, I like to build relationships with the young men. And I talk to them all the time about, this is beyond just basketball. This is about us as individuals. When you guys get out of high school, I want to be a part of your life.
Absolutely.
And I think that's something that they've seen. They've been around with some of the guys from Murray County have come over and hugged my neck, and we talk about those kind of things, those relationships. And I think that's been a big part of it. I started building those relationships early. Coach Coleman's he came with me, and he's a big relationship guy. And I think that's been a lot of how we've got them to gel together. And I don't lie to them. I'm real honest with them. I tell them the truth, good or bad. So, when I go in and tell them we can beat this team or this is what we need to do, they now believe and they know.
And they believed it Saturday night.
They did believe it Saturday night. I've been telling them. I think we might have been the only ones in the state of Georgia thought we could win that ball game was in that locker room. Yeah. And that's what matters to me. And
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And those guys believed. They trusted in what we did. But I'll tell you, that was a great trip. Those young men were focused. We talked about it being a business trip, and they were focused on what was at hand. And I'm real proud of how they went about preparation while we were on the road trip, the way they handled themselves. And then, of course, when the game came, they took care of business, and I was real proud of them for that.
Well, all those things are accomplishments, all the wonderful things we could say. they're in the rearview mirror, and you have an even bigger challenge tomorrow. And you're playing
Absolutely.
a team in Best Academy that nobody expected to be here either. They upset one of the top seeds, Rabun County, to get there, and they're going to come in. I told somebody earlier they are an all-boys school, so what else do they do besides play basketball,
right.
But this is a team that has overcome some adversity as well. And so, what have you seen as you prepare to match up with that Best Academy team?
Well, I'll tell you, though, about Best. Best was the second best team in their region all year behind Volker. And they got upset in the region tournament, and that's how they ended up being a lower seed. But when I look at them on film, they don't play like a lower seed. They're a good basketball team. They're well coached. They're going to play hard end to end. They are very similar in style to what we saw at Dublin, so that helps us in our preparation. But again, when you get to this level in Elite Eight, there's nobody bad here. So we have to come out and play our best game. We have to execute our game plan, and and I told the guys they don't have to do anything special. They just need to go play. Yeah. And that's the big thing. They did that Saturday night. If we do that, I think we'll be okay.
First time in school history tomorrow, men's playoff game at our place. As a Rebel alumni, as somebody who loves this community, Coach, I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys, excited for your players. Y'all have earned it.
Thank you.
It's going to be a great time.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm excited. I told the guys, in the grand scheme of things, they have no pressure on them. We're already making history, setting new records, and they can just go out and play and take care of business. We'll just keep doing it, and that's been a great thing for these guys. They've been able to relax and just go play.
Playing with a little house money.
That's right.
If you're at home tonight, come and pack this place out tomorrow. And we appreciate your time,
Absolutely.
Coach. Looking forward to a great game tomorrow. And once again, just congratulations on the year that you've had.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be the second half of action live from Fannin County High School. Second half action underway here from Fannin County High School. Appreciate Coach Linder taking the time to be with us. And you can see the excitement on his face as he prepares for that game tomorrow. But the business at hand here, it is this Lady Rebels team with a 9-point lead. Jeremy Green back with Tim Town and Andy Art. And you could hear the excitement in this crowd just when the girls came back on the court.
Electricity in the air. Andy, what do we got to do to continue to keep up the success in the second half?
Keep playing like that. Got to beat the press. I'm impressed with Izzy Jabley. She's done a terrific job tonight, keeping her head up, looking down the court. You can tell Ryan and the girls have really worked hard on it.
Heard County got away with an illegal screen right there on that one as well. No call, but they get a chance on the other end. Maggie Ledford, little floater, won't go.
Oh.
Man, that's going to be a foul on Lewis. She hits the deck hard. Cannot afford to have any more injuries.
Athletic director Jeremy King down there, of course, former trainer himself, was scared right there for Lewis.
It's the first foul on Asia Kendall. Maggie Ledford from 3, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Lady Braves.
Physical basketball game, gentlemen.
She got the shot she wanted, though. That's nice. She got her feet set.
Lawson traveled. Lawson's is frustrated.
Sure she is. Playing good defense on her.
Got to continue to do that, though, because she is a shooter that can get hot in a hurry.
Sophomore owns the single school record for most threes in the game with 8.
Jabley left open from outside. Boom, knocks it down.
Small town Izzy Jabley. First three-pointer tonight for Izzy.
Good find that time. It's going to be Emery who gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Lewis just got to slide over there.
Another turnover and another finish that time. It is
Kendall.
Yeah, Asia Kendall with the bucket.
That's our 12th point of the night, correct?
Yeah, she's been really the one keeping them in this game.
Maggie Ledford for 3.
So the Heard County folks very upset, and they're letting the officials have it. It'll be a full timeout taken on the floor, and we will take it with them. The lead 13 for the Lady Rebels. All right, timeout taken on the floor that time by Heard County. They want to slow it down a little bit. This lead has been extended by Fannin out to 13, and so they want to continue to hit open shots. Tough, aggressive defense, good hands that time by Heard County, but Fannin able to stay the course, missed that time. Andy, one thing you want to avoid if you're Fannin is falling in love with that three-point shot.
Yes, sir.
Nice little hesitation and finish that time, T.T. Lewis.
I do like it when they've got the shot, like you said, right there, she did just pull it back out.
So they're going to call the foul on Evans. The folks here on the Heard County side wanted a charge, but haven't really called those offensive fouls too much tonight.
Sometimes I can't even see because all the Heard County people standing up. They are passionate fans. Good to see them come and make the trip.
Of course, made the trip from Franklin. You are joining us, whether you're joining us on Channel 14 of ETC or the NFHS network. It looks like there's a couple people from Heard that are putting it on Facebook Live as well, so you can see this one in a number of places.
Hey, Jeremy, I didn't get an update on Pickens. How are they?
Yeah, I'm not either.
They are winning 19-18 at the half. 1 point advantage over Jenkins in a very low-scoring game.
Coach Jordan Shaw with the halftime lead.
Lewis with the block. Buchanan taking it back the other way. She has really played well defensively.
Guys, I misspoke. I think everybody did. Ava Anthony is about to check into the game.
Yeah, so they got her ankle working right, and there she comes back in. Probably would have been hard to keep her off if she's able to walk.
Unbelievable.
That one up and good by Kendall.
Kendall's a ball player.
Yeah, single-handedly, Tim, keeping them in the game.
That's 14 for her on the night. And now the Rebels having trouble with the Brave press.
Ryan Chastain a little frustrated over there. Missed that time.
Coach Chastain loves to let his players play through the adversity.
Are you surprised on some of those little reach arounds trying to take the ball away? There haven't been any whistles.
Nice play.
Lewis misses the 2 and then says, you know what, I'll just get 3 this time. At least going to have an opportunity for it. Draws the foul.
But to answer your question, Jeremy, no, I mean, the referees they've been pretty consistent with what they've allowed to happen, and no, they're letting both teams be pretty physical.
That's the second foul on Asia Kendall. That's going to send Reese Lewis to the line.
Like we talked about early, Jeremy, that press, the whole ball game, you have got to pay attention the whole ball game.
Absolutely.
Big free throw there for Lewis to extend the lead to 12.
So if you're Fannin here, you have to keep your foot on the throttle. Good pass, good find, good finish.
That's the freshman, Majesty Ware. Talked to Hurd County Radio before the game. They said she is going to be a future D1 prospect, all-state selection for Hurd County.
Probably should have let that one go out of bounds. Hurd County now has numbers and going to travel. Had a wide open layup and just took too many steps. Emma Holloway going to give Reese Lewis a break. Emma in her final home game of her Rebel career.
What a leader she's been for these Lady Rebels on the court and off the court.
Mom and Dad will probably shed a few tears up there in that Holloway corner tonight.
Nice move.
Effington hit hard again. Everybody holds their breath.
Yeah.
She's okay.
Welcome back. Man, just all the pain that she was in. Did not think she'd be back. So great to see her back and okay.
She's got a brother on the boys team. Good basketball player.
I'm not sure who they called that foul on.
And I think they're discussing at the scores table. I think there's a little bit of a discrepancy.
So if it is on Kendall, that'll be her 3rd, but
It made it 23.
so they give it to Majesty Ware.
14 walked again.
And that'll be Ware's 3rd. So 3 on Ware, 2 on Kendall. A couple missed free throws there from Effington. And T.T. Lewis got a good look there, just couldn't quite finish it.
Gentlemen, the young man that all three of us know, Luke Holloway, has told us we sound great. I don't know. We can take that compliment for what it's worth.
I mean, you know, that guy's been around a lot of quality broadcasting, you ought to know. Maggie Ledford goes strong to the basket. She's up and good.
Maggie, her 7th point of the quarter.
Easy look there for Hurd County. Can't quite get it to go. So Fannin, well, they've gotten lucky on some of those missed shots. That lead stays at 12. Emma Holloway, great look. Can't quite get it to go. Couldn't get a good grip on it before she put it up.
And they're trying to get the ball to Lawson. They are. She's just unable to get touches. Through almost 3 quarters, 0 points for Emma Lawson. First team all-region selection.
Our guards played really good defense on her tonight.
Look, you can tell that Ryan Chastain put a lot of time into game planning for this one. It's you know, they've been able to break the press and been able to be in the right places defensively, and they have stopped their leading scorer. But that time a turnover leads to easy points, and once again, number 11, Tim.
Yeah, Kendall's also first team all-region for Hurd County, and we've got a officials timeout. We've got
blood.
Oh man.
It's like Izzy Jabley maybe got popped in the mouth there, and she's going to head off for a second.
Yeah, I think she got that on that steal.
Listen, the trainers are earning their money tonight.
They earned their whole salary tonight.
Unintentionally, she got that on that steal.
She's mad she's having to go to the locker room. She's running. She's beat the trainers to the locker room.
Ryan Chastain is asking the official, how if she got hit in the mouth, is that not a foul?
Shout out to Rachel Adams for opening the door there.
So it'll be Fannin ball here with a 10-point lead, 1:33 left to go in the 3rd. Jabley has been the primary ball handler here tonight, so they want to get her back out there as quickly as possible. And get it down to Emma Holloway.
That's a
Up and good.
great look. Ledford did a great job of keeping her head up the whole time, found Emma down low. Emma Holloway for her 4th point of the night.
And gets a block on the other end, but they're going to call her for the foul. Be her first.
I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, I'm going to shut up about some shout-outs here. Matt Ray, who's a well-respected person in Copper Basin, good friend of mine, also does some recruiting work for Tennessee. He's over in Italy right now. It's about 12:37, but he did tell me in the first quarter he was going to watch. So I don't know if ETC's ever had somebody from Italy watching, but he did watch the first quarter. So shout out Matt, and thanks for listening to us.
So who's he recruiting in Italy to play at Tennessee?
Well, he's on a vacation.
Oh,
He's on a
okay.
vacation. He works for On 3.
I thought you were breaking some news.
No.
Majesty Ware knocks down.
So we're being watched from Italy now. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. Maggie Ledford going to be trapped and off the foot of Evans.
You're really seeing this senior leadership for the Rebels too. Buckhead and Holloway and Inslee. Even when they're on the bench, they're cheering everybody on. They're Emma Holloway right now, the first person up to greet Albany Cole.
And how about Cole as well? We saw her go
Yes.
down with an injury. She's back out there. So everybody toughing it out, trying to get to a Final Four. Reese Lewis looking for somebody. Under a minute to go now in this third quarter. The lead still here hovering at 11. Maggie Ledford with a shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Lawson.
Let's see if they try to get it in Lawson's hands right now. They've almost completely changed their game plan.
That's got to be, I thought they were going to get Majesty Ware for the foul, but no such luck. Ethington back in there now for this, into this third quarter. A little over a 6-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Ware gets a great look at it, can't get it to go, and I think they're going to get a foul on Reese Lewis.
How many is that for Lewis?
That's her second.
They've switched up their game plan, taking it inside to this girl.
Leaning on the freshman here in the Elite Eight. That one bounces in and out.
Fun ball game, gentlemen.
Excellent ball game.
Hey, when you get to this point, they're all fun, right? Lady Rebels playing well. 1 out of 2 that time.
Majesty Ware's going to be a player. She already is.
Oh.
Just a freshman.
Turnover there from Fannin. Really lucky that one was missed, and Jabley's going to be fouled. Going to get number 14, Belle Emery. That's number 2 for her. So we talked at the beginning, Andy, about Heard County potentially getting in foul trouble. To this point, they've been okay. Ware with 3, Emery with 2, and Kendall with 2.
They're so aggressive, you would think they would have a lot of fouls, wouldn't you?
But as we mentioned, the officials really letting the physicality go. So I'm not sure what the discussion is about here. Okay, so it is going to be a shooting foul. That is the 5th foul. It means free throws.
So they've changed up a little bit on their press on what they're trying to accomplish.
Jabley here going to get a couple of looks at it. Knocks down the first one. The Rebels trying to keep this lead at double digits here headed into the fourth quarter. You know you're going to get Heard's best shot in that final quarter.
Levin's going to the house. Nope, good kick.
Good defense.
Yeah, Ethington, even with that bad ankle, hanging tough, and they're going to get Lewis. That is going to be her 3rd, so something to keep an eye on. We'll see if he gets her out. Ryan
Well,
Chastain
Chastain thought it was on Ethington, and I agree. I'd like to see a camera shot, but that may have been on Ethington.
So Ryan Chastain has just been warned by the officials. No technical, but he did get a warning. And so he's going to get Reese Lewis out of there with 3 fouls and get Emma Holloway back in here for this final possession. He is a little upset right now. Missed free throw there from Kendall.
Lewis a little frustrated.
Second free throw here coming. Kendall has, as I mentioned, really single-handedly kept her team in the game. Couple missed free throws there, though. Final shot, Jabley would love another buzzer beater, puts it up. Can't quite get that one to go, but it will be a double-digit lead for the Lady Rebels headed into the fourth quarter. Take a quick break, get your snacks, and buckle back up. Fourth quarter right after this. Fourth quarter set to begin here. Trip to the Final Four on the line. And Tim, you have the bracket there in front of you. Talk about what's at stake here in this fourth quarter for both teams.
Yeah, and I do have a final score report. Model has defeated Lamar County 34-28, so they've advanced to the Final Four. The winner of this game does play East Lawrence and Vidalia.
So whoever wins that one will play down in Milledgeville on Friday. Emma Holloway misses, gets it back, knocks it down.
That's a heck of a job of Emma Holloway sticking with her shot, getting her own rebound.
Senior puts the Lady Rebels up 13. And on the other end, of course it's Asia Kendall.
Who else, right?
She keeps it at 11. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll stick right here with them. So
I've got 18 for Kendall.
yeah, she has had just a ridiculous night and keeping them in the game. But so Andy, this Lady Rebel team has been to the Final Four before, but we know Ryan Chastain would love to get back and maybe avenge what happened last time they were down there.
Oh yeah, but I guess the last Final Four we made it to the Final Two also, correct?
That's right. Yes.
So yeah. I'm impressed with our girls. They've been playing really hard defense all night. They've kept number 5 in check. Number 11, she's a one-woman wrecking crew.
Yeah, she has 20 now on the night after that last made bucket. And she is having herself a night. More than half of the team's output. Maggie Ledford, did she dribble the ball off the official's foot there? Almost.
It might have something. It changed direction a little bit there.
Emma Holloway lets it ride from outside. Can't quite get it to go. You talk about a place exploding if that one had gone down.
Lawson has the ball. She has 0 points. All-region player. Rebels have done a great job defending her.
Good finish that time. T.T. Lewis, she's got 8.
T.T. Lewis has scored an 8 every quarter.
That's a tough shot there.
So psychologically, good job by Emma Holloway there. Everybody else was trapped. She just brings the ball up. That's what a senior does. Came up the screen. They didn't use it, and Maggie Ledford throws it right to Heard County. So it's a 9-point advantage, but you have to be careful. This is where Heard wants to make their run.
Ooh, she traveled.
The old referee and you came out right there for a second, Tim.
We've called a few travels and moving screens up here tonight.
So that one pretty easy.
Got a little rest, got the starters back in.
So here we go, 50-41. Fannin trying to get the ball in. Ledford comes up with it. has it poked away, but gets it back. So Fannin now is 5 on 4 if they could get a look.
Oh, they got to look, Jeremy. Great job by Jabley to Reese Lewis.
52-41, that lead back to 11. Etherington, great job defensively and gets the rebound.
It's going to push again.
Little mid-range jumper for number 11, up and good. That lead back to 13, and the folks at Fannin feeling it. Going to be a foul that time. We're going to get Jabley. It's her first. Score update at the end of the third quarter. It is Jenkins 31, Pickens 29. That one going to come down to the wire.
Tight ball game. Now, Jeremy, is Pickens ranked number 1?
They are the number 1 overall seed in the tournament. A lot of the state rankings don't have them at number 1, but they certainly have been a great team this year.
Same as Fannin, correct?
Absolutely, yep, number 1 overall seed. Full timeout going to be taken on the floor. We'll step aside for 60 seconds as well. When we come back, final 5:45 of play. We are back. 5:45 left to play in this fourth quarter. It'll be the second free throw attempt here for TT Lewis. She missed the first one. That foul was on Izzy Jabley, her first, so no major foul trouble to speak of for either team here in the final quarter.
We do have a final score to report. Banks County has defeated Rabun 71-35, so Banks and Model will play in the Final Four on Saturday.
Couple teams from North Georgia headed down to Middle Georgia to play in the Final Four. And down in Milledgeville at Georgia College.
Trying to get an East Lawrence Vidalia score.
Buchanan thought about the shot, changed her mind. Etherington goes to the bucket, can't quite get it to go, gets a rebound. Battle for the loose ball, and Buchanan is hacked right across the head. That was a hard foul by Hurd. Looks like she's okay. I think that's going to be on Evans. That one, Andy, was pretty rough.
Oh, yeah.
It's the second foul on SK Evans, but sends your senior to the free throw line.
That was a nice stroke there.
Buchanan with 6 now on the night. Oh, that one just comes off the front edge. 55-41. Fannin trying to close this Elite 8 game out, but Hurd County continuing to fight. That is TT Lewis.
Her 10th point of the night. She's playing a good ball game.
Jabley from the free throw line. It's good.
I'm not sure how you guard that.
You can't. I mean, that's her shot right there. Right at the free throw line. She's made 3 of those tonight.
Back and forth we go, though. Asia Kendall now with 22. Ryan Chastain wants to talk about it.
Great job.
Yeah, they come down so quick. It seems like every time we make a basket, they score in the next 5 seconds.
So we'll stay right here during this timeout. Seems like then, Andy, the conversation in the huddle is, hey, you got to get back on defense. We don't have time to celebrate.
We've done a terrific job breaking the press, and that last trip down court, they didn't press us.
Yeah.
They went man the whole way. So I'm wondering, and I was wondering what kind of game plan they would come up with. I didn't know if they would man us the whole way or half-court trap or what their game plan was. But we've done an excellent job breaking the press tonight.
Yep, and so that is the adjustment, at least on that possession, and that's probably what Ryan Chastain is talking about as well. Hey, make sure you're paying attention to what the defense is doing. Been a great night for this Fannin team.
I'll ask a question to you guys. If you're Fannin, do you slow it down right now with the lead, or do you continue running your offense?
I just keep playing.
Yeah, so my answer normally would be you slow it down, but the way that Heard County defends, I don't think you can do that because they're going to take the ball away from you. Jabley kicks it over to Ledford, but they are slowing it down a little bit, Tim. Good call. Heard County thus far content to just play defense. Ledford from the top, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Lewis, and that's going to be, out of bounds. I thought they were going to get a foul on Evans.
Tough one down there. Thought they were going to get a push. So did Ryan Chastain. Chastain's got to be careful, though, with that warning. Don't want to get technical. We cannot have a technical foul right here. And she can play.
Yeah, absolutely. Kendall, again, she's already got 6 points in the quarter. That lead is 10. Jabley almost lost it.
Yeah, I agree, though. I think you got to go back to your normal fast-paced offense, and I think it's hurting us right now, slowing it down.
Ledford takes a swipe at it, and they actually miss it. So good job there, not giving up on it.
That's offensive.
That's offensive.
Majesty Ware. You guys called it, and the officials called it.
Yeah, this
Maybe
gentleman
her fourth.
right below us did not think so, but she clearly did lower her shoulder.
So number 4 on Ware. See what Fannin does. Izzy Jabley breaks
Take it to the
press,
hole.
but it is poked away. It will stay with Fannin. So as we mentioned, it's been a good night. Emma Buchanan has played well. Callie Inslee kicking in 7 points. Jabley in double figures. Now Ledford in double figures. Reese Lewis has had a great game. So the usual suspects, Emma Holloway, A.V. Ethington, everybody contributing tonight.
Nice job, Reese Lewis.
I don't know how she got that one up there, but she did.
Nice touch there, wasn't it?
I want to go back to the second quarter really quick. And Callie Inslee's two clutch three-pointers, I really felt like were a huge momentum boost for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And we mentioned you've gotten contributions, all up and down. And even people that didn't score. Sadie Patton's had some good minutes. Albany Cole playing through that injury. She got a bucket in the first quarter, but she's had good minutes. And so this team up and down, contributing. And as always, it's Ledford and Lewis who have scored a bunch. But Jabley with that little mid-range jumper, as you mentioned, you don't see that in high school basketball anymore.
No, and they've done a really good job of playing team basketball, and it started with beating the press. Once they beat the press, and you got some easy looks at the basket, they were able to get a lead, and so the lead was 3-4 points, roughly speaking, at the end of the first quarter, and then we expanded it at halftime. We had a 9-point lead, 11-point lead at the end of the third. Right now, we're holding on to a 12-point lead with 3:24 to go. So as we mentioned, trip to the Final Four on the line here with 3.5 left. Fannin leads by a dozen, but Heard County trying to make a run. Evans from outside knocks it down. That's a big bucket.
Yeah, Evans also had a 3 in the first quarter. I feel like she should have gotten more touches. She's got a great shot.
So for the first time in a long time, it's down to single digits. Jabley got to be careful.
Got a rebound.
Can't get it to go. It's going to be off the hands of a Heard County defender. So got to get this ball inbounds and try to get a good shot up.
This may be a long 3 minutes, gentlemen.
I expect it to be a long 3 minutes. This is a good basketball team we're playing.
Ledford kicks it out to Buchanan. Using a little bit of clock, but you got to be careful. To get it down to Lewis. Turns.
Yeah, she posted up. Great job, Reese.
And if they got Ware, that's going to be the end of the line for her.
That is 5 on her.
So she will head out and be the
She's
final
got a
foul.
bright future ahead of her.
Man, just a freshman, guys.
5'9" freshman.
That's going to bring Lawson back into the game. They're going to need her if they want to come back to hit a couple of threes. Reese Lewis knocks the first one down.
Haven't got an East Lawrence Vidalia score, but Model and Banks have both won tonight and have clinched their ticket to the Final Four. We played the winner of this game would play the winner of East Lawrence and Vidalia.
Yeah, be careful. You don't want to be that guy, Tim. Travel. Reese Lewis jumped up in the air and got her to travel. How about a couple of North Georgia teams already in the Final Four?
You love to see it.
This will be our final Fannin girls broadcast of the season because the winner of this one, as we mentioned, heads to the Final Four. Etherington, they are all over her, and they throw her down on the ground. And so it is going to be a jump ball. So it will be Lady Braves basketball. Folks starting to get really into the game on both sides. And this is, for all the marbles, it is win or go home. Three-pointer taken, missed. Rebounded, though, by Emory, and it will be Lady Brave basketball again.
Fannon's got to find a way to get more rebounds. Got to limit those second chance points from Hurd right now.
They got to stem the tide and slow this run down. Still an 11-point lead. And
timeout.
Yeah, Coach Evans wants to talk about it. We'll stick right here. So 2:25 left. You have an 11-point lead, but you can feel the momentum shifting just a little bit. So if you're Ryan Chastain in this timeout, what are you telling your Lady Rebel squad?
You're going to have to play good defense, guard the basket, because what they're looking for is an easy basket here or rotate around for a three. Once they get that, then they're going to jump in the press again. So it's a good deal for us. Gets us a breather, gets our girls a breather.
So here we go. Coach Evans talking to his team, drawing up this inbounds play. They get a great look, but she loses
nice play.
it. Yeah, good job by Lewis. And so Fannin here would like to burn a little clock. We'll see what they do. 61-50. Hurd County tenacious on defense as they've been all night. You're not going to play a better defensive team than the Braves, no matter where you play. Jabley comes to get the ball. Kicks it out. Still 10 on the shot clock. Jabley lets it ride from outside. Can't get it to go, and it will be Hurd County basketball. You love the use of the shot clock at least that time, though.
They're trying to get a three, and there's Lawson.
She gets a look at it.
That's the only three-pointer she's made attempted all night.
Yeah, just rushed it, but a good rebound there by Lewis, and she's already got 6 points in this quarter.
If you're Fannin there, you give up. You would take 2 points right there in that situation.
Crowd wants walking, but it wasn't.
Now we're going to go into conserve clock mode. I lied. Reese Lewis.
Fannin got to be careful and stay away from that corner. It is a 9-point game now. Defense got to play tough. And they limit it to one shot.
I'm with you. Let's use a little clock. We shot the ball with 25 seconds to go.
Let's slow it down now. Now we're at a minute, and this place is about to rise to their feet.
So Ryan Chastain gives instructions there, and it will be a foul. That's the third on Emory. They're still one foul away from shooting free throws. So they're going to have to commit the foul to try to extend the game if they don't get a steal. Jabley gets it, and they will use that final foul. That'll be the second on TT Lewis, and that'll send Izzy Jabley to the free throw line.
Gentlemen, I don't know how official this is, but according to Max Preps, East Lawrence has defeated Vidalia 61-52. So the winner of this contest would play East Lawrence at Georgia College Saturday at 1 o'clock.
It's almost a home game for them, isn't it?
I was getting ready to say, they're going to pack that place out.
Jobley misses the front end. Can't be making any travel plans, though, until you get a result here. Opportunity to try to put it on ice.
Get it back to 10-point lead.
62 to 52. A.V. Effington thought that was a little forearm, but she'll pick up the foul, her second, and that will send the all-star of the night, Asia Kendall, to the line. She's had a great night.
Is that right, guys? Is she just a freshman?
Well, it's what my program says.
Absolutely.
So you're telling me 11 and 23 are just freshmen?
That's correct.
Might be seeing Heard County back here in the next couple of years.
I know who I would not want to schedule next year.
Those Heard County model games for the next couple of seasons could be pretty good. 1 of 2 that time, so it's back to 9. If you're a fan, get the ball in and shoot free throws.
That's exactly right. Still 50 seconds to go.
So they're going to get the foul. That's going to be the third on Lewis. Great job. Sorry to interrupt you, Tim. Great job all night by Fannin of having plays set to break that press, and they have just played so well.
I talked to Andy Yarp on the way over here, and I said, Andy, what we got to do to win tonight? And you know what Andy told me, Jeremy?
What's that?
He said we got to break the press.
We've done an excellent job breaking the press. More than that, defensive, playing hard on defense. To shut number 5 down all night is really impressive. That's 2 weeks in a row. We've shut down the number 1 scorer.
For the opposing team, you're correct.
Buchanan, 2 of 2.
All right, we'll take it, 11-point lead.
Defense got to hang tough for a couple more possessions. Bell can't get it to go. Rebounded. It will stay with Heard County. Ryan Chastain trying to get this through this final 40 seconds.
Coach Chastain had a good game plan tonight. You can tell they've worked hard on it.
Air ball rebounded by Effington, and she will be fouled. That is going to be number 3 on Kendall, but she knocked down a couple free throws here, able to put it out of reach.
I'm getting some text messages rolling in that East Lawrence has defeated Vidalia. It is official. So the winner of this contest will play East Lawrence.
Score update from Picken. The Dragonettes trail by 5 with 2 minutes to go.
It's good to see the men's. Obviously, they got a big game tomorrow, but they're the boys players here supporting. I see Keaton Watkins, Brody Henson in the student section.
A couple of missed free throws. 64-53. And that was a good find, just couldn't hang on to it. It will be Fannin County basketball. 23 seconds left until a trip to the Final Four. In that game, I believe you said will be when?
1 o'clock Eastern on Saturday.
So go ahead and make your arrangements. And they're going to foul one more time. It's going to send Ledford to the line. That's the 4th on Kendall.
Another thing tonight, one of the big supporters in Fannin County sports, Chubb Patterson, passed away this year. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen many ball games at Fannin County when Chubb and Steve weren't here.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Chubb.
Ice water in the veins there of the junior Ledford.
Thanks for mentioning that, Andy. That's great. Great tribute there.
So they're going to foul one more time, but it is academic here.
That's the ball game.
3rd on Evans. And
of course, long time. So many Rebel fans who've seen so many great games. Bill Prather, I see him standing up. Steve Taylor.
Fellas, they've had a good year, went through the region. like I said, got embarrassed a couple of ball games.
Gentlemen, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to put on this bracket the Fannin County Rebels.
Headed to the Final Four. Starters come out.
Look at Scott Ramsey firing. You got to love that. Your principal. Sharon Levin, it's good to see. All right, let's get some names here. Toccoa Hampton's in, Sadie Patton's in, Albany Cole, Emma Holloway, Callie Inslee in the game for the Rebels.
The future of the Rebels, a couple of freshmen. Patton gets her hands on that. And here, unless there's a foul, that is going to do it. That is it. Final buzzer sounds. Lady Rebels headed to the Final Four. Shout out to Ryan Chastain and this Lady Rebels team. And boys, it's time to party in Blue Ridge.
Hard County Braves, ladies, hold your head high. That was one heck of a game.
68-53 our score here. We will play East Lawrence. And it's 3 out of the 4 teams are North Georgia teams in the Final Four. That's almost unheard of.
Shout out to Model over in Floyd County and to Banks County as well. And celebration going down on the floor. We're going to stick right here with you for a little bit. Drink it all in. Enjoy the atmosphere. We'll try to get you a final from down the road in Pickens County. We do want to remind you that you can come back and join us on ETC tomorrow. It will be the boys' game. Caleb Frady and Donna Enos will have it for you. It'll be the Rebels hosting Best Academy out of Atlanta. That is Best Academy at Ben Carson High School, and that is a very good team. As Coach Linder said, there are no bad teams left when you get to the Elite Eight.
Jeremy, thank y'all. You and ETC, I know it allows a lot of people in our community can't get out to the ball game or they've got something going on to be able to record it, watch a ball game, watch it later. We appreciate y'all.
Well, this is a lot of fun, and listen, moments like this are so cool to be a part of because 20 years from now when they're having a Hall of Fame induction and they're remembering this 2024-2025 Lady Rebel team, we can say we were there.
Yeah, I can definitely say it's a team win tonight.
Great embrace there as Linder and Chastain hug.
Yeah, Coach Linder has just come right in and fit in with this Fannin County culture so quickly and has this team playing well.
You know, it's hard to say, Jeremy. I want to brag on our guard play tonight because they broke the press and they did really well. But Reese Lewis played excellent, got some points. We had some points off the bench. So, I mean, it's hard to really choose who got the win for us, right?
A team effort, and I go back again to Callie Inslee in that second quarter, nailing those 2 threes, the lockdown defense that everybody provided on Lawson. It was a whole team effort, all-region player, and she scored 0 points.
So how many Final Fours we got up there, Tim?
Well, we need to add 1 from 21's up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the 8th time in school history we will be in the Final Four. Of course, our most recent one was 2021. We played Josie in the championship and fell short. Guys, this team's got a shot. I love the way they share the basketball. You know, any night somebody different could be leading in points, and I think tonight I believe it was Maggie Ledford.
Yeah, Ledford ends up with 14, Reese Lewis with 13, and Izzy Jabley with 11.
Yeah, so I mean it's a team effort, and so much fun to watch. I've thoroughly enjoyed the last 2 games watching these girls.
By the way, tip of the cap to Asia Kendall, 25 for number 11 for Heard County. They
Freshman.
played valiantly, yeah. So we do have a final from Pickens, and it's not one that I care to report, but it is a final. Jenkins wins 48-39. So the Dragonettes, number 1 overall seed, they will fall in the Elite Eight. So it'll be Jenkins from Savannah headed down to the Final Four.
So the Lady Rebels are the only team in our area left remaining, besides the Copper Basin Cougars, Lady Cougars.
Yep. Talk a little bit about a little bit of a controversy about the Lady Cougars. You and I read up on this a little bit today. They they had a setback, but they're still going to host a region tournament, sort of.
Yeah, so the TSSAA threw a wrench into things and made a new rule and a drive time rule. And I think it was about 5 minutes in the drive time area where they cannot host. So they're actually having to host a state playoff game, if I'm correct, at Polk County High School.
It's going to be their region tournament,
Yeah.
I believe, that they're going to host at Polk. They're a couple weeks behind Georgia.
Yeah,
So,
or they're hosting a
like-
region tournament. This
Yeah.
ain't even a state playoff game. This is a region playoff game.
So they took it to a vote to the TSSAA, I think is what you said they call it up there, and someone, they don't know which school, but a school protested with the state that they didn't want to drive all the way to Copper Hill, and so they decided not to move that. But hey, best of luck to the Lady Cougars. We've had them on ETC a couple times this year.
Good ball
You
club.
don't want to see them in single A playoffs.
Andy, I'd be upset though if that were me of my team and we couldn't host it.
And they deserve to, and that's just, it's sometimes you get some strange rules the further you get in a playoff. I mean, we've seen it in football. You know, the COVID year, we had some really strange things going on. Teams flip-flopping from bottom to top in the playoffs, and so.
Well, look, we've certainly seen that Georgia does not have a travel rule. Jeff Davis made about a 4-hour-plus drive, and then in the boys' game, the team that came up had almost a 5.5-hour drive to come and play, and so teams traveling a lot. But Fannin has been lucky; they've been home, and the girls take advantage of it. Last home game of the season, they win 68-53. They are headed once again to Milledgeville to play in the Final Four this weekend. So best of luck to the Lady Rebels, and it's not that far of a drive, about 4 hours from here to Middle Georgia. So Tim Tao has some seats in his car. You can ride down there with him, and we'll take a trip down there this weekend and watch the Lady Rebels play East Lawrence, and we know they'll have a good crowd. And by the way, if you're sitting at home and you don't have any plans for tomorrow night, you can be right here in the gym at Fannin County High School. It'll be the boys in their Elite Eight game hosting Best Academy out of Atlanta. And I want to thank you guys, Andy and Tim, for being part of this broadcast. I want to give a shout out as well to our ETC director, Nick Boker, and to Bubba Gibbs from Fannin County High School, Josh McClure, who is our director of the studio at ETC. They came together, bought some new equipment, moved some stuff around, and got us on television tonight.
We appreciate it. I know my mom appreciates it. She loves watching basketball on ETC.
Proud of her baby boy as well.
Absolutely.
So on behalf of our entire crew tonight, and on behalf of Andy Arp and Tim Tao, this is Jeremy Green. Thanks for being with us. Congratulations once again. Fannin County Lady Rebels headed to the Final Four. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight. We will see you right back here tomorrow, 6 o'clock p.m. on ETC.